It is a beautiful, beautiful morning. I'm Lauren. I'm hanging out with Sarah Barclay from Slifer Smith in Frampton. We are at one of her listings. It's a fabulous house. She told us a little bit about this house earlier in the show. We're also going to be here again tomorrow and the next day, so you're going to get to see all different features of this beautiful, beautiful home and the landscape and everything that's going on. So, Sarah, jump right in and tell me a little bit about this house.
Yeah, well, first of all, this house has 5 decks, and we are on a very, very private, secluded deck, as you can see, and this is the deck that we have now officially dubbed the Get Rid of the Tan Lines deck. Hard to believe because we're within walking distance to downtown Breckenridge, the Blue River right in our background right here.
Yeah, and it's very secluded, like you mentioned. I would feel very comfortable trying to get rid of my tan lines up here and just walk straight to town. So yeah, tell me a little bit more about just this location.
Sure. So this location, this is a very private subdivision. It's called Riverwood, and as I said, backs right up to the Blue River. And this is on an acre, which is very unusual for in-town property to be on an acre. Significant landscaping was done. There is a water feature in the front, and this is a large house. This is 6,400 square feet. It's 5 bedrooms, 5.5 baths. Has a private casita, a 3-bedroom garage, a hot tub on the river. Yeah, it's quite a special property.
I like this house too because in the downstairs we saw earlier, like entertainment area, but then like you mentioned there are 5 decks, so we have the entertainment area inside if it's raining, but the decks are like I feel like that's where you want to hang out.
The decks are fabulous. There are decks that face to the ski area to the west. There's a large cooking barbecue deck which actually faces Peak 8 and the Horseshoe Bowl, and then on the backside close to the river, lots of privacy. So when you have a big family that all comes together, there are the common spaces, the rec room, the theater room where everyone can come together, but then everyone can also have their privacy, which is really nice. And this actually, to that extent, this is a fantastic rental property. Gross rental revenue projections are over $140,000 a year, so great place for family reunions.
Yeah, absolutely. So while we're outside, we did mention that the river's right behind us, but you said that there's also an island?
There is an island. It's great. The folks that own this home have own about 75% of the island. There's a little bridge. There's a little old-fashioned fire pit where you can roast marshmallows, and there's actually a patio out there, so you can bring your chair and read a book.
Yeah.
Perfect. Or take a nap.
And we keep on mentioning the proximity to town. It's like your little getaway, but you're not really like having to get away.
Yeah, and for those that actually don't want to walk to town, which as we said is about 10 minutes, there is the free bus shuttle right up at the top of the street, and so that makes it very easy for people to come and go as they wish.
Yeah, something else while we're up here, I can see from here, a little path. There's a hot tub out here even.
There is a hot tub, probably about 20 feet off of the river. Could not be more private. Actually, we do have moose in this area as well. I watched a moose pair all winter walk right past the hot tub. So yeah, you cannot be any closer to nature right here.
I can't even imagine it. I'm imagining like coming out, enjoying the deck, watching the moose, walking down to the hot tub, relaxing in the hot tub with the river right next to me, maybe getting a little fishing in. It really is like the perfect location.
Yeah, and for the fly fishers out there, this is a great river to fish. There are lots of pools that trout like and drop overs, and yeah, it's lovely fly fishing as well.
Awesome. Well, Sarah, like we said, we're having a lot of fun here today. We'll be here again tomorrow and the next day. But in the meantime, if somebody wants to contact you, how can they contact you?
Sure. I work at the 117 South Main Street office for Slifer Smith in Frampton. I'm there most days, 7 days a week, or you may call me, 970-401-4697. I have open houses throughout the county pretty much every weekend. That's another great way to get a hold of me.
Yeah, and this is definitely a house that you want to check out. It's really, really cool. But yeah, we're going to take a short break. We have Watch and Win coming up right after the break. We're giving away a 6-punch pass to the rec center. But yeah, we're going to take a short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.